What's going on, everyone? Peter back again for another daily video. I know I talk in my videos as if everyone goes to the gym and everyone, lives this like healthy lifestyle, which, you should be, but the reality is a lot of people don't. A lot of people have never even thought about it. A lot of people don't even know how to get started. And I know for someone who goes to the gym, who, always eats with, even a healthy aspect to it in some way, and is always trying to, stay active. For someone like that, I know there's a lot of you out there. Um, it's hard to imagine the other side, but the reality is there's tons of people like that, and maybe a few years ago you were like that. So never just assume that everyone should know all of this knowledge that you think's common knowledge, because maybe you're in this fitness scene, maybe you've been brought up this way. There's a lot of people that don't even know like basic stuff, and that's totally fine. And it's a shame, but that's why we're here to help. So, if you haven't, it might sound strange, but like if you haven't done exercise in years and you never even think about eating healthy, you just eat to satisfy your taste, cravings, whatever, and you don't know where to start, and you don't want to go to the gym yet, and you don't think you're ready. Okay, that's fine. That's your choice. Hopefully you will with time. And you don't want to invest a ton of money as well, because you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this stuff. You don't want to buy a gym membership. What do? Well, what I'd recommend, if you can, just go for a walk. Simple. Walk how far you can walk. Walk how far you're capable of walking. If that's 10 minutes before you feel kind of uncomfortable and your posture, your form starts to break down. I know that's maybe funny for a lot of guys, but like gait, form, that's all. That still is required in walking, running, all that stuff. Doesn't just because you're not don't have a barbell in your hand, it still applies. So until you feel uncomfortable, if you start to hurt, stop, of course. But walk however far you can walk. If that's 10 minutes, if it's 30 minutes, cool. And um, then take a rest. Maybe do it the next day, and just build up a habit, a good healthy habit of walking every day. If that's 10 minutes, so be it. A good benchmarker for someone who's like quite fit, physically fit, for like general population, could be like try to be able to work up to be able to walk for an hour without feeling out of breath or uncomfortable. Okay, obviously if you're if you got a condition or something, you got to see a doctor. But I'm just talking about people who are generally in an okay health. Of course, this is a medical advice. But yeah, build up a good habit of walking. Try to build up to an hour. That's you're going to be in reasonable general health, I'd say, by that stage. And then maybe try, and while you're doing this, if you feel confident, if you're feeling up for it, try and start doing some push-ups. Simple, right? Maybe you can't do any push-ups yet. Try and do the ones on your knees then, maybe. Try and do one of them. If you can't do one of them, try to do a half one. If that's too hard, then start in the completed push-up position. So start with your elbows locked at the top and try and lower yourself down. Okay? So they're called negative. So you're doing the eccentric portion. Try that. Try to lower yourself down. Okay? Try to hold it for 1, 2, 3 seconds. Okay? Eventually you'll be able to do one push-up eventually, and then you're gonna try to do two push-ups and three, and build yourself up. And if you follow this, if you do some push-up throughout the day, maybe you do one in the morning, one at lunchtime, one at dinner, then you do two in the morning, one at lunchtime, one at dinner, then two, 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 two. And then, someday in the future, if you keep at it, you'll be able to do 30 push-ups. Okay, and this will obviously weight loss would help and stuff like that, just losing that excess body fat that's not really providing much of a benefit to you if you're excessively overweight. But that's doing that many push-ups may seem far-fetched, but it is capable probably of most people. So try to do that. And when you do this, when you do these simple things, push-ups and walking, I know some of you probably thinking like, what's so good about this? But this is going to build your confidence. Okay, and hopefully you'll feel ready to go to the gym if you want to go to the gym, which I'd say it's probably a good idea. Start working out, start lifting weights. Don't nosedive in and try to become this bodybuilder who works out 5 days a week for 2 hours, 2 hours every time. Because if you do that, you're probably gonna fail. Okay, you're gonna over encumber yourself. You're gonna sink most likely. What I would recommend, go 2, 3 times a week and build up the habit of just going to the gym. So not even you don't have to have this killer workout every time. You don't have to smash it. If you do, that's great. But what's most important is building up that habit. So there's days when you kind of don't feel like going to the gym. I'm not talking about when you're tired and you're probably sick. You shouldn't maybe go to the gym then. But I'm talking about where you're probably capable of going to the gym, but you just don't want to. You're feeling a bit lazy. You'd rather just watch Netflix or whatever. And build up the habit of going to the gym even when you don't feel like it. Okay, that's important because those powerful habits in the beginning will keep you going through those times when maybe you lose motivation. Okay, so if you talk to anyone who goes to the gym who's been going to the gym for 2, 3 years and onwards, they'll say something like, "Oh, going to the gym is just like brushing my teeth now. I just don't even think about it. It's like tying my shoes. I just go to the gym. It's not. It's not really a case of if I feel like it or if I don't. I just do it, and the results speak for themselves after a time if you're applying the correct procedures. So, we're getting a bit further down the line here. So, what I wanted to focus on was just the walking aspect. And something simple. It's free. It's low impact. It's relaxing. Anyone can do it. Okay. So start with your walking. Maybe try and do some push-ups. Start there. Just try to build. What you're trying to do is build up some healthy mindset habits and try and ingrain those footprints on your mind because those will carry on down the line and they will aid you greatly. So start walking and build up from there. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.